I think it was every minute, 1,500 people are displaced worldwide somewhere. I mean, that's just amazing, you know. And I think we're so privileged in North America to live in a world, in most cases, where we don't have to face that.
So I'm going to ask kind of on the, making the movie, right? So what were the biggest challenges for this filmmaker? Going to film, what was it for you? What were the biggest challenges on this film?
Casting. Finding the exact right actors for this took almost 2 years in Canada. I couldn't go outside of Canada because of the funding we had from Telephone Canada. Originally I wanted to cast the Arabic roles only Syrian actors to stay as authentic as possible in the storytelling. But we threw the net wider to include all Arabic communities. So the main actors playing the leads on the Arabic side, Aisha Tay, who plays Layla, the mother, is from Saudi Arabia. Her daughter, the actress playing her daughter, is Melody Makari, who is from Iran. And they all have their own newcomer stories too. Aisha left Saudi Arabia, I think maybe 8 years ago for various reasons. Melody's family left Iran. And Ahmed Muslimani, who plays Salam, is from Beirut, Lebanon. And he has his own true life LGBTQ story where it's not possible to be open in Lebanon or Beirut as an LGBTQ member. And he was persecuted, literally by family members, and yet so he has his own story. So I found these deeply rich actors over a 2-year period. And then Matt, the actors who play Matt and Belle, Tony, that's a husband and wife team in real life, which I think is the reason why, and I saw some people wiping tears at the end, and I get emotional a third of the way through the story, but by the end, that last scene is so powerful because you're feeling the real depth of a marriage that actually they just celebrated 35 years together last week and a grandchild. So it's phenomenal to be able to cast from this rich vein of Arabic actors, and then Tony and Greg all want to just kind of show up and love each other on set, right? So casting and the authenticity of getting the story correct. I worked with 3 refugee agencies in Canada for a year and a half, and just making sure all the information was correct.
So let me ask, how long has this film been brewing for you?
Well, I started writing it very quickly. The cowboy story I started writing 10 years ago. I was a cowboy in Western Canada for about 6 years as a teenager in my 20s. I worked in that area, Banff, Kananaskis region, just outside of Calgary, Alberta, where this was filmed. And about 10 years ago, I started writing a story about an older cowboy, based on a couple of old guys that I worked with. That's an homage. It was a play. And then when the refugee and newcomer issue started happening in 2016, and I had this other story idea, and the two of them came together. It seemed to make sense. So the writing started quickly, and then we shot it to late 2019. I literally just got it to Cannes just in time before the pandemic. But we edited it, did all the post-production, all the sound. I was able to go into the sound final mix for about 3 days, but all the post-production was done remotely, which was...
So would anyone like to, from the audience, ask a question to Warren on film? Then.
Can you tell us a little bit about the cinematography? Do I remember that you actually were the cinematographer as well?
No, that's Wes Lay,
Ah.
and Wes is a documentary cinematographer, which is why we work together. I love the realism of his work, but he is also a painter. So he can get in, with people he can get in real tight into the scene and just follow the flow moment to moment. And that's a real art for a cinematographer when there's acting, is to just follow, I'm a hockey fan, follow the puck, follow the emotion, follow the words. And I love one takes. I don't like a lot of coverage, I don't like a lot of back and forth. So Wes really knows with when there's people in a scene, it really just sets where things are going, right? And we decided early on to do handheld for a lot of people scenes. Big wide scenes are Wes is beautiful with those, and that's our John Ford homage.
Right.
You know, I wanted to create a film that was epic in scale in terms of those moments of grandeur, and inside a really small, intimate chamber music.